Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. We have been covering the first federal lawsuit, civil action for damages that arose out of the catastrophic events that happened at 1122 King Road. The federal proceeding styled as Rebecca Schofield versus Ashley Guillard. It was filed on December 21st, 2022. It is about to go to trial. 4-day trial will commence February 24th, 2026. Liability has already been found in favor of plaintiff, who is a University of Idaho professor, alleging that she had been defamed by an online personality/psychic, Ashley Guillard. An order has been rendered on Schofield's October 9th, 2025 motion for a protective order. This relates to sensitive information that was exchanged with the defense during the scope of these proceedings in discovery that was described in that motion, consisting of plaintiff's medical, financial, and other personal information. The court has, on the 26th of January, granted the relief sought by plaintiff. The protective order is now in place, and there are specific procedures that are listed in this protective order, such as use of any of the information or documents labeled, quote, confidential, end of quote, and subject to this protective order, including all information derived therefrom, shall be restricted solely to the litigation of this case and shall not be used by any party for any other purpose. And then it goes into further details regarding what this protective order confers and does not confer. For example, the court specifically says the protective order does not confer blanket protections to all disclosures during discovery or in the course of making initial or supplemental disclosures pursuant to Federal Civ Pro 26A. This motion is the second granted motion. Defense had an opportunity to be heard with respect to filing a response, which she did not do, just as she did not file a response opposing the motion in limine that was also granted by Judge Patricchio. As we had previously notified you, defense ceased filing anything in this case after approximately September 23rd, 2025. And two of the items that were not responded to was plaintiff's granted motion in limine, and now plaintiff's granted motion for a protective order. There is a very important deadline that is coming up by end of day today, the 30th of January. The court previously ordered both sides to submit a notice advising the judge if this case has settled or if it will be proceeding toward trial. We will notify you when that document is filed, and we will continue to cover this case through the forthcoming damages trial. This will now conclude this episode of the Indie Zone. Thank you for joining us here today.